Hey, what's up guys? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Today we are gonna play a game called Horse. Now some of you guys may know this game is Pig. Some of you may play something else, I'm not sure. I've always played Horse. And I'm gonna demonstrate how you're gonna play that today because typically this is a basketball game. However, for today's activity, this can be anything sports related. So we have the classic basketball here for Horse. Now how Horse works, guys, you can play with a number of people. It works best if you play with 2 people, but you can play with more. It's less confusing if you only have 2 people. So what you're gonna do, guys, for the basketball version is you would take a shot. If I'm the first one, if I shoot and make it, okay, my partner has to shoot it from the exact same spot. If I make it and then my partner shoots from the same spot and misses, then they get a letter. They would get an H because H is the first letter in Horse. Okay, now let's say I'm the first partner. If I shoot it and I miss, then my partner gets to pick wherever they want to shoot it from. Wherever they shoot it from, if they make it, now I have to make it from their spot. And if I don't make it, I get a letter. Okay, so once again, you play until you spell out Horse. Now, the difference with this today, guys, is you can play the old-fashioned basketball way if you want, or you can use other sports activities as well. Let's say that you want to bump 10 passes in a row with a volleyball, okay? So you'd say, I'm going to bump 10 in a row, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you have to complete it, and you also have to call it before you do it. You can't just do 10 bumps and say, yeah, do 10 bumps. You have to call it out first, what you're gonna do, and then do it, and then your partner has to do it. Okay, so if I did that, then my partner would have to bump 10 times in a row. If they didn't get it, they would do a letter. Now guys, you can switch in between sports if you want. You could even do soccer. Let's say you wanna do juggling, okay? And you want to juggle it 10 times in a row. Okay, then your partner would have to juggle it 10 times in a row, or they get a letter. Now for this game of Horse, guys, since you may know your partner's weaknesses and strengths, instead of the typical way of playing, okay, if let's say I did 10 bumps in a row, my partner didn't do it, they got the letter, I would get to choose again. Instead of playing that way, you're gonna alternate every time, no matter what, who gets to choose the next move. Okay, so if I were to bump it 10 times, my partner is not able to, they would get a letter. However, they would get to choose the next thing that we're gonna do. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. If not, guys, shoot me an email and I can help explain that to you guys. Now, like I said, you can play with more than 2 people if you would like. Just the same exact thing, guys. Just rotate through. So if I were to bump it 10 times, the next person would have to bump it 10 times, or they got a letter. Okay, then the third person would try. If they were able to do it, they wouldn't get a letter. If they weren't able to do it, they would get a letter. Then partner 2 gets to choose the activity. Everybody has to do it. And then partner 3. So you're just going to rotate just like that. Okay? All right. Hopefully, like I said, this makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Have fun.